right, so this is 8410 4th Avenue. It was on, obviously it was on fire. My understanding is it was abandoned. It is a state of Ohio property according to county records. The property was actually delinquent in taxes. Whoa, look at that number. Woo! $34,000. And as you can see, it's had a pretty extensive record as far as an ownership chain, especially since 2006. So this was definitely a housing crisis victim, where it was initially foreclosed on by the owner, and then the owner, of course, it was lost to the lender, and then the lender moved it to a bunch of different places and owners and stuff, blah blah blah. We see this thing quite a bit inside Slavic Village, especially post-housing crisis. As you can see, this house is absolutely gutted by fire. The damage is pretty extensive all the way around. You can actually go all the way through it and look all the way in the back. Wow. Pretty intense fire. And you can see the back is all we gutted out. So come around back here, as you can see. So here's the thing about this house is apparently talking to people around the area is it was actually wide open. It wasn't on my radar, so because I've been kind of focused on the immediate Slavic Village area. This is in the Mill Creek area. Oh yeah, by the way, for reference, we're on right off of Warner Road right now. Warner Road is right here. This is the Mill Creek neighborhood. It's considered kind of part of Slavic Village only by location, but it's not really part of Slavic Village. It's kind of its own separate neighborhood, but it's kind of been lumped in with Slavic Village based on its location. It is considered the Mill Creek neighborhood. But as you can see, very interested to see what this looks like from the drone up. Yeah, this house is absolutely gutted by fire. I'd love to see what it looks like from the roof up, which we're gonna do in a second. But this was definitely one that I always warn against about getting houses taken care of that are abandoned and wide open, because it invites this kind of stuff, because vandals and whatnot could have started to tear this place apart. Obviously they could have messed with gas lines, or they could have just, you know, started a fire on the inside for whatever reason. Wintertime it's because it's cold, summertime just because they're, you know, doing whatever. I doubt it was torched by the property owner, because that doesn't make any sense, as the property owner is the state of Ohio. So one other possible thing I was just thinking about as I was kind of sitting here is I'm curious if the electric was shut off, because one other possible cause for the electric could be electrical, if they were tearing out wiring. But we're gonna do some quick footage on this real quick, and I'll cut to that footage right now. I just wanted to do a quick epilogue real quick, just because it's boarded up now. As you can see, it is boarded up. It's been about, I don't know, 2 weeks since I recorded the footage that you just saw. And this house is already boarded up, which is very uncommon. But I think part of the reason is because it's a state of Ohio house and it was a foreclosure. So maybe the state of Ohio was able to get it boarded up pretty quick. So hopefully it will be demoed soon. We'll monitor how long it's going to take to get this place demoed. But just recently, and in the video, I did mention a couple possibilities of what could have happened to this house. One could have been electrical, because as you can see, a lot of the fire happened along the top. Maybe it was being but I don't think that was the case, because it looks like the electric may have been disconnected. My ultimate guess is that it was because of fireworks, potentially. Maybe somebody shot something into the house, maybe something landed on top of the house, because during the course of that week, I mean, it's been pretty intense. And unfortunately, I don't know if it was arson or what. So at any rate, thanks for watching, and I appreciate you. Peace.